Welcome to another coding interview problem breakdown. Today, we are tackling the maximal square problem, a classic dynamic programming challenge often asked in technical interviews. We will learn how to efficiently find the largest square of ones in a binary matrix. Here is the problem statement. We are given an m by n binary matrix filled with zeros and ones. Our task is to find the largest square that contains only ones and return its area. Remember, we are looking for the area, so if the side length is k, the answer is k squared. Let's look at a visual example. In this 4x4 matrix, we have various ones scattered around. The largest square formed entirely of ones is highlighted here. It has a side length of 2. Since the side length is 2, the area is 2 times 2, which equals 4. How can we solve this? A brute force approach would be to iterate through every cell. If we find a 1, we treat it as the top left corner and try to expand it into a square as far as possible. This involves a lot of redundant checking, leading to a time complexity of O of mn squared. We can do much better using dynamic programming to achieve a linear time complexity of O of mn. The key to dynamic programming is defining the right state. Let's define a 2D array, dp, where dp of ij represents the side length of the largest square whose bottom right corner is at cell ij. By focusing on the bottom right corner, we can make decisions based on the cells we have already processed. Now for the core logic. If the current cell in the original matrix is a 1, we look at its 3 neighbors: the cell directly above, the cell to the left, and the cell diagonally top left. The size of the square we can form at the current position is the minimum of these 3 neighbors, plus 1. If the current cell is 0, no square can end there, so the value is 0. Why do we take the minimum? Imagine you want to form a square of size 3. You would need a square of size 2 ending to your left, a square of size 2 ending above you, and a square of size 2 ending at the top left. If any of these neighbors is smaller, it limits the size of the new square you can form. It is like a chain that is only as strong as its weakest link. Let's walk through an example. We fill the dp table row by row. Notice the highlighted cell. Its neighbors are top, left, and top left, which all have a value of 2. The minimum of 2, 2, and 2 is 2. We add 1 to that, giving us a new square of size 3 ending at this cell. We keep track of the maximum value seen so far to compute the final area. This solution is very efficient. We iterate through the matrix exactly once, performing constant time operations for each cell. This gives us a time complexity of O of m times, and the space complexity is also O of m times n for the dp table, though this can be optimized to O of n since we only strictly need the previous row. To summarize, the maximal square problem asks for the area of the largest square of ones. We solve it using dynamic programming, where each state depends on the minimum of its top, left, and top left neighbors plus 1. The final answer is the square of the maximum side length found in the table.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.